We've all been trapped in an elevator, right? Just awkwardly commenting on the rain to some total stranger. It feels like the ultimate cliche.
Oh, totally. It's the classic uncomfortable silence filler.
Right. But what if that seemingly meaningless small talk is actually a highly sophisticated psychological tool for language acquisition? Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're taking a look at foundational English language curricula, specifically why beginner lessons are just obsessively focused on the weather and the seasons.
Yeah, which seems kind of basic at first glance, but
But our mission is to uncover why these basic linguistic building blocks are the ultimate tools for daily conversations, travel, and, making new friends.
okay, let's unpack this. Learning a new language is basically like packing for a trip. Weather vocabulary is your essential passport. You literally can't start a conversation without it. What's fascinating here is that when you look at how we acquire language, establishing a shared reality is step one. I mean, before anyone can debate philosophy or negotiate a business deal, they need to verify that the person standing next to them is experiencing the exact same physical environment.
Right, so we start with the immediate, right-now reality. But here's where it gets really interesting, because I have to push back a bit. If I'm spending hundreds of hours learning a new language, isn't talking about the weather a bit of a cliche?
I get that. It definitely feels like one.
Yeah, like why am I wasting time on things like it's sunny today, or it's raining, or it's very cold today, or even asking specifically, what is the weather like in London if I'm planning a trip? Shouldn't language learners start with something, a little deeper?
Well, it feels like a massive cliche until you look at the cognitive psychology of learning. When someone is speaking a new language, their brain is juggling vocabulary, grammar, and syntax all at once. The cognitive load is immense.
Oh, so they're just mentally maxed out.
Exactly. By asking, what's the weather like today? You are pointing to a physical, observable fact. You eliminate the need to translate complex abstract ideas, which frees up all your mental RAM to focus purely on the physical mechanics of speaking.
So it's like a low-stakes test run. If I mess up the grammar or the pronunciation of "it's very cold today," the person I'm talking to still knows it's cold.
Right, they can literally feel it too.
Yeah. The physical context saves me from total communication failure.
And that prevents the beginner from feeling completely overwhelmed. It gets them talking immediately without the pressure of, a deep philosophical debate. It's not just small talk. It's a vital entry point.
That makes a lot of sense. And once the learner masters, it's raining right now, their brain naturally starts looking for patterns to predict when it will rain again.
Right, zooming out from the daily micro level.
Exactly. Moving to the macro level, the broader natural cycles that dictate those daily changes, the 4 seasons. And the source curricula always lean heavily on these very distinct profiles. Like spring is when flowers bloom, summer is hot and sunny, autumn brings cool weather and leaves fall, and winter is cold and snowy.
Yeah, and it's important to note these aren't meant to be meteorologically exhaustive descriptions. They function as universal visual anchors.
But wait, so what does this all mean? Isn't reducing autumn down to just leaves fall overly simplistic? Not everywhere gets snow in the winter or distinct autumn foliage.
Well, the simplicity is the entire point. These are core archetypes designed to trigger universally shared imagery. Regardless of where you are from, you understand the concept of a blooming flower. You need that shared baseline to start expressing individual identity.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so when someone can take those universal visual anchors and say, my favorite season is winter because of the snow, they are stepping beyond just observing the room.
Right. And for you listening, that is the exact moment when you transition from just exchanging data with someone to actually forming a relationship. Mastering these specific patterns lets you effortlessly share your personal preferences and connect across cultures.
It really does. And that connection naturally leads to empathy. The curricula invariably wrap up these foundational modules with highly practical applications of navigating the shared environment together.
Like using phrases like, don't forget your umbrella, or it looks like it might rain.
Exactly.
You're using your newfound vocabulary to say, I see the world around us and I want to keep you safe and dry. It's an incredibly human interaction.
It really is. Which brings us to an interesting pivot. At the end of these foundational weather modules, the source material actually hints that its next lesson covers technology and the internet.
Oh, well, quite the jump from falling leaves. And that raises an important question for you to ponder as we wrap up today. As our digital lives and our internet vocabularies rapidly expand, will physical, natural experiences like the weather remain our most powerful universal human icebreaker?